Hi and welcome back to another video. Today we will be talking about The Walking Dead Destinies game. Can someone explain to me why Rick Grimes looks nothing like Rick Grimes? And a bunch of other characters don't look like they look in the show. And also, I have another thing that I noticed on my second playthrough of the game. Why does Herschel sound like he's 98 when he's like in his late 70s or like somewhere around their age range when he died? It's some of the most like stupidest lighting and design choices I've ever seen. Like Rick Grimes, does anybody else think his forehead looks much bigger than it does in the show? Now let's talk about one of the biggest reasons why people hate this game. First, it's missing a ton of plot points, like most of the story isn't even in the game. It skips over characters, but I do like how some of the characters' choices affect other choices later on. That part they kind of got right, but like I said, they're missing a lot of plot points. And a little spoiler here, Rick Grimes' story is the better of the choosing if Rick lives or Shane lives. Because after playing a Shane run and a Rick Grimes run, the Rick Grimes one had the most people alive and the least amount of deaths, while Shane's had most of the character roster dead. It's just a aggressively better choice to choose Rick Grimes' side than Shane's side. Now let's talk about the gameplay. Me and many others noticed instantly how big the aim assist is, and it allows you to get like 360 no-scopes on Shane and stuff. The enemies also don't miss, so that makes it so the enemies don't miss their shots, you don't miss your shots, and enemies grapple onto you like butter to pancakes. And this gameplay just doesn't allow for any versatility, because the stealth also very much sucks and does absolutely nothing in terms of anything, because you always get spotted eventually, and then everything falls to crap when every zombie gets alerted, even if they haven't seen you. It's the stupidest stuff. On that note, a good part is the skill tree. I like how they set it up and all this, but may I just say, in missions, they should make it like if you're playing as Rick Grimes and you die, you should just lose Rick Grimes instantly because you killed him off. Knowing all this information and having the experience of playing the game a solid 4 times, it's a good solid 6 out of 10. Would recommend, but don't get your hopes up if your like favorite character isn't in the show. It really made me angry when Negan didn't show up. That really lowered the game for me. But it was still fun at times. And on that note, see you in the next video.